Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be digging even deeper into this pack and showing off some really cool things. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today I've experimented just a little bit with some different platforms. I'm still not exactly satisfied with these different platforms. I think they will look better once we get a pattern in them, and then also having a pattern for this interior ring here. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do with this. I think I want to put glass on the outside edge. That way we have a little walking area on the inside of it and still have something to connect on these. But today, we're going to be doing something quite insane. You can see in my inventory we have the Archangel's Smite, and not many people know exactly what the Archangel's Smite does. And that's kind of the goal of this series, with me extending this series, is to kind of show you guys some unique ways of doing things, and that could potentially change how you play with EMC in the future. So, with me having everything unlocked, it's kind of nice. So as you see, I have both tablets at this point, because it's kind of nice to have both tablets at this very point. Because I still need to charge my Client Star, and I don't know exactly where you charge your Client Star in this. I don't actually think you can, because if I just burn this, it's going to burn everything, and I think it includes the EMC value, but I don't have a way that I can see of charging it. So I'm sure eventually that might be a thing, but still we have to use this tablet. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get ourselves set up and go to the end to fight the dragon. And that may sound like a quick jump, but there's a lot of things that we actually need from the dragon early game that are not EMCable. One being Dragon's Breath. So you can see Dragon's Breath is not in here, so we need some bottles. And the funny thing is I'm actually going to have to go after the dragon a little bit, and without killing him, gather myself up some Dragon's Breath. And that's only temporary. But still, I want to get the dragon killed, because we're going to need it later on. And I also want to respawn him so I can generate more and more of these glass bottles. So, what I need to do is get into mob grinding utils. Now I did do this in my normal playthrough, and it's definitely recommended to do this here. You can see we need a dragon's egg, and we need this blink data, which needs soot covered redstone. So to get soot covered redstone, we need redstone, the good old stuff. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. And then we're also going to need a coal block. Perfect. So we have the coal block, we can place that down, and we just hit this onto the coal block, and we'll get ourselves some soot-covered redstone. Very, very nice. So once we get a few of those, click the whole stack, basically. We can get out of there. I'm also going to get rid of the exchanger for right now. And we can go ahead and start crafting our modules. Or our models, I guess that's better called. So there's a blink data model. And we're also going to need a dragon egg for this model. We're also going to need ourselves a deep learner as well, which requires some of the soot-covered stuff. So let's go ahead and make that. And it's missing some kind of pane. It doesn't matter if it's glass pane or not, or the color of it, it just needs a pane. And so, we should be ready to go. We take the blank model, combine that with the dragon egg, we get an Ender Dragon data model. We're going to take the deep mob learner, pop that dragon in there. You can see it up here. Whenever we kill this, we're going to have to kill it at least 6 times. Once we kill it 6 times, we should be ready to go. But like I said, we do need to at least kill the dragon 6 times. For that, we're going to need crystals. The actual ender crystals, or end crystals. We're going to need a few of those, and this other stuff I can go ahead and get rid of. I will actually keep the soot covered. We actually need to get a bag as well. Or I think it's a satchel. So we can go ahead and get a resonant satchel. And that way we can throw some of these tools and stuff that we do use. Time in a bottle we need to keep on us. We also need to keep a Client Star of some sort that is that has EMC in it. And we do need that. And like right now, it's not fully charged. So if I go ahead and... Oh, I guess it was fully charged. No, it actually wasn't. It was like 70 something. So we do need it fully charged because, like I said, we're going to use this thing, which looks really easy, and it is really easy, and you can actually buy it from the shop. Of course, it has EMC, so I was able to just pull it out. I actually haven't used anything from the shop yet. I still believe there's only one thing that I'm going to need from the shop, and that's something we're going to have to set up later on. Alright, so we're going to need obsidian for this. We're going to make a portal. We need obsidian, and we need, let's see, end stone. So let's pull some of that out. We also need a rod, end rod, which should be in here somewhere. There we go, one end rod. And I don't know, is an evil tier EMC-able? It requires a wither skeleton skull head. So we are still going to need to go to the Nether real quick to get a wither skeleton skull head, I believe. The only other way to get it is from an epic chest. So yes, we still technically need to go to the end. So let's go ahead, or go to the Nether. So we can do that today. We have the obsidian. We need flint and steel. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and get a sword. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade our tools while we're in here. Let's get a red guitar. And I might as well grab the morning star while I'm in here as well. And we're going to get ready for some things. Like, we're going to have to go do some hunting for some mobs. And I guess eventually while we're in there, we could go ahead, I guess, and make another thing for our deep mob learner. But as of right now, we should be just about ready to go. We just need a head, and then we can go kill the dragon. So this is going to be kind of fun. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a regular portal. I do like to make mine a little bit different size than your basic one, because I do prefer the 3x3, and you can actually make it a perfect square, as it is Minecraft, and you get yourself a nice portal. So, I'll meet you over there. Oh, actually, wait, before we do this, I almost forgot. We need a dislocator. So, let's go ahead and we'll take a couple dislocators, and we'll go ahead and get ourselves a pedestal, because I don't want to keep these portals here forever. So I am going to put a pedestal here, and I'm going to go ahead and bind my dislocator to here. So it's set to the overworld. This one will save, and we'll put that somewhere else. And then whenever we get to the other dimension, we will use this one. Perfect. So, like I said, I'll meet you on the other side. So we are in the Nether. You have visited the Nether. We need to pretty much just go straight in a direction. And we can bump up our video settings a little bit. I don't normally like to go up too high, but it looks like there's one literally right here. Wow, you can't beat that. Let's find a structure. It's usually a good place to put one of these, is inside of a structure or near a structure. Preferably the bigger buildings. Right there. Alright, let's go ahead and charge this thing up. Hit C, and you can multi-kill like that. I think an area right here is perfect. So we're going to shift and place that. We're going to save that one for later. Let's go ahead and get a pedestal. Another one. And this one is where we're going to place our Go Home beacon. Actually, we're going to place our Go Home beacon up top here. That way we know where it's at. Because the mini-map was actually removed in this version. So this one's bound to home. And this one is bound to the Nether, or the Nether dimension. So what we gotta do is go around and hope we get some heads from these guys, and I just keep going at it. I mean, they're gonna spawn like crazy. If we hit C on our keyboard with the guitar, we're pretty much guaranteed to kill a large quantity of things all around us. And we want to keep doing this until we eventually get one. So yeah, make sure to get rid of the blaze, because they are absolutely annoying. They are probably one of the most annoying Nether mobs to exist. And because we have this awakened dislocator, a lot of pretty much every item that we drop is going to flow in here. There we go. And I also kind of want to show off this thing. So I mentioned earlier that this thing shoots a lot of arrows. Well, I don't think you quite understand at how many arrows it actually does shoot. And it actually targets the mobs, by the way. So we're going to utilize this for the boss, just for the fun of it. But this is just an unbelievable tool, and wow. Is it insane. Look at him attack the spirit. Those are arrows trying to attack the spirit. Wow, that is just a fireball in the air. That is absolutely hilarious. And look at them all disperse. Oh my gosh. That is insane. So we are carrying a bunch of items, and it looks like we do already have a head, so we are actually pretty good at that point. So now that we have that Wither Skeleton Skull, we can go ahead and leave. I don't really need another one yet. We are going to come back later on, and we'll be able to pretty much create ourselves another deep mob learner, specifically for Wither Skeleton Skulls. But for right now, I think it's just time for us to go back home. And what better way to do that than to use the dislocator that we just placed down. So all we gotta do is literally right-click this, and it's gonna take us out of this dimension. It is super convenient. And it's gonna place us right here. And then what we need to do here is place this down. Now, what we can probably do that's a little bit better is to get an anvil. And on that anvil, place it down, and put the dislocator in, and just say, and we can actually name it. And this will be the Nether. And that way, when you place it in here, it'll actually display the name above it. That is a super good way of keeping up with your dislocator pedestals. Alright, so now that we have that done, this bad boy can disappear, because we no longer need that portal. We need another portal! And we have a lot of junk in our inventory that we probably need to, some of it we need to put in a satchel, some of it we need to just get rid of. I'm going to keep some of the crates for now, because later on we're going to use them to filter. But yeah, let's go ahead and dump these. And so I hope you guys are enjoying this sort of series, because it's a little bit different than what I normally do. And I think that it does provide a lot of helpful information for some people. And I hope you guys are getting some enjoyment out of it. But here we are, because normally I would have already started another series by this point. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this portal. We are going to need a hole in the ground for this. And then it's going to get surrounded. Actually, this actually needs to drop down even more. There we go. And yeah, that luminous block is such a weird block to mess around with. Alright, and then we're going to break this. And it's going to be the outside of the portal. It's crazy when you've built this portal so many times, you know exactly how to build it. Place your obsidian on the outside. There we go. And this goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can go ahead and break this. And we're going to place that rod on the top. And click it. And there we go. It's going to get us to the end. I'm kind of excited to see how exactly this thing is going to do against the dragon. I'm kind of curious. Alright, so let's jump in. We're also going to have this thing just in case, because this thing does do a lot of damage. But I want to see how well this will actually do. And see if it's another viable option for killing the dragon. Alright, so let's jump in. And I'll meet you on the other side. Here we are in the lovely dimension, and of course we have the dragon. But like I said, I don't want to kill the dragon right away, because I do want a couple things from the dragon. Even though, technically, we're going to kill him 6 times. I do want a few things. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Give me all you got. What you got for me? I don't think you got anything. I need to see you spit some stuff down. There you go. That's what I want. I want you to shoot some of the purple stuff down. You know, he might not actually do it unless we shoot this stuff. Oh, there it goes. By the way, these arrows do target. They do target. And if you shoot a bunch of them, they really do target areas. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get that cleared out. Oh, there goes one. And it's off. Off in a distance. There's that. I should have let that hit me. Should have let it hit me. Either way, I don't really think we need it too much. Honestly, I think killing him is going to be pretty easy. I think it's going to be super easy. I don't know, like, it seems like this doesn't actually shoot normal arrows sometimes. Which is also kind of weird. I wish there was something that shot arrows through blocks. That would be so easy for taking this out. Alright, so He's ready to go. Let's activate this bad boy. Oh my gosh. Look at those arrows, guys. He can't even move. He's taking so much knockback damage. That's hilarious. This is definitely a way to do this. I mean, this thing is insane. They chase after him and everything. I mean, they're honestly not doing that much damage. You would think they would do more. I think on the wiki this says it does 17 arrows a second when you're not clicking it, because when you're also clicking it as well, it does even more. Oh my. How insane is that? That is absolutely bonkers, guys. Absolutely bonkers. Look at these Endermen. They don't even know what's going on. They have no idea. They have no idea what's going on. But man, the insanity on the arrows on that. That is absolutely awesome. So yeah, I was watching Slowpoke's stream when I seen him doing that. It was absolutely insane. He was actually using this. Or got suggested to use this. And I kind of wanted to show you guys. Absolutely amazing. So anyways, let's go ahead and click this off. Where'd you go? I guess it really doesn't matter. Because, yeah, it really doesn't matter on this guy, does it? Do we have anything that you can break? I think iron bars will actually drop on. But a torch definitely works. So let's go ahead and place a torch down. Boy, it got bright quick. And we'll just grab it just for the lulz. It doesn't really matter because we already have it technically. And what I have to do is spawn him in and kill him a few more times. Just a few. At least we get dragon scales from mystical agriculture. Those are not EMC-able. And those we actually do need later on. So, and then the dragon heart is technically not EMC-able, but we really don't need the dragon heart because we have access to other methods. So to respawn the dragon, it's as simple as bam, 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 and one more time, bam. That's going to respawn the dragon, and I'm going to go at it again until we get this bad boy down. Right now it's at 11 to go, so I don't actually know. Does it? We only have to kill it one dragon to get this thing to basic tier. Huh. So if I open this, basic kill, so the type's extraterrestrial data per kill is 4. Simulation cost. Wow, this thing actually already generates exactly what we need. And actually, that Dragon's Breath was what I needed from earlier. Wow. So, yeah, I'm going to continue to kill this guy. He takes no time at all, actually, to kill. Especially with the arrows. That is insane. That is actually insane. So, I'll be back. I'm going to kill him just this last time. Seems like we're ready to go without having to kill him 11 times. And I'll be back. So once we get all this set up, now that we're back, we can go ahead and get some cobblestone. And we're going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to get a little bit of a setup going. I do want this to be placed, I guess, over here in the edge. Right here. Place this a few blocks up. I think right here actually is a good place for the fabricator, the loot fabricator, and then one above that is going to go that block. Perfect. Okay, so let's get the Tesla locators. And the Tesla locators are going to do a couple things. Right here, we're going to have this connected. And this is going to be pulling the some specific loot out and into a container. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a drawer. And I guess we can use any of the basic drawers, will be fine. Place that there. And then I'll put another Tesla locator on that. Perfect. So Tesla locator should be activated here, and that'll go into both slots. And that should autofill because you can't actually put certain things into this. All right, so these also need power. So we need some points. Just 2 of them. We'll give these bad boys just a little bit of power. They don't need much. Well, I mean, I say they don't need much, but technically this one, the Loot Fabricator, and this one I think requires 2,000 RF a tick to actually do the simulation. Or maybe it's 2,000 per simulation. It's one of those. And then we're also going to go ahead and get ourselves a Ender chest. And I want this one to be pink. Let's see, we could do pink dye, or floral powder will work. You can see I'm switching between both tablets. It doesn't really matter which one you choose, but I'm going with this one. I'm going to place this one pink. And of course, the one we're going to use later on, I'm going to go ahead and make it. And it'll be pink, because we're going to be making literally just Dragon's Breath, because this is one of the things that I want to use to make the rainbow generator. I absolutely love the rainbow generator, and overall, we're going to get that thing automated within probably next episode. And I really want the rainbow generator running because I find it's an awesome thing. And I didn't do it in my normal single player, and I should have done it. It's just fun to do. So this one also, we can throw the locators here. I absolutely love the Tesla locators. Super convenient, simple cabling that doesn't require anything really difficult to configure. So it is some really, really good looking blocks. All right, the only thing we need to do next is to simply create ourselves some of this clay. And we'll probably use flat transfer nodes for that, and an EMC link. That's very simple, right? Let's go ahead and make sure this is set to inverted, like so. EMC link, and then we can just drop it in. You can either drag and drop. Well, if I just threw it out of my inventory, I'm going to have to drop it that way. But it should just start going in here. And then all we got to do now is insert the data model. Bam, data model in there. And this should work. I'm going to speed it up a little bit with the time in a bottle. And you're going to see this is producing the matter. And that matter should have automatically got pulled out and put into the drawer in the back. Now what I need is a void upgrade. That way, when this thing fills up, good to go. And now it has a void upgrade. We never have to worry about it again. This setup should constantly run and should fill up with the bottles we need. Once we get some matter down here, which may take a little while because this is under basic mode, and you can see data per kill, we get 4 data per kill, and we need to reach the next level. This thing needs to hit the 48 mark. Right now it's at 31, and when it completes each learning cycle, it goes up. And eventually this thing should be able to get us some of the extra stuff. But yeah, let's see. It was at 32, completed a cycle. There we go, went up to 33. So there we go. It's collecting data. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's faster when this is enabled, because of course it's completing data over and over and over again. And yeah, once it hits that 48 mark, which you can see it under data collected, I kind of want to show it shift. It'll upgrade itself, basically. So there we go. And now it's under advanced. And it gives you a higher chance of getting this pristine Ender Dragon Matter, which is what we want. So what we're going to need to do is get glowstone blocks. And I'm just going to put a few glowstone blocks on here. And that should be fast enough to pull this stuff out, I believe. I hope. I hope these Tesla locators actually function this way. Because it seems to be not pulling out the extraterrestrial matter anymore. For some reason. Even though it should. It should be pulling from the bottom, going to either one of these. That's not okay. So it pulled it out now. I mean, and that's what I want it to generate, is Dragon's Breath. It's going in here. But when I think that pristine matter gets in there, it kind of messes with this. So I think we might have to change this with multiple items. I wonder what diamond does to this. Does diamond actually have a function? Because I know glowstone does, and I know diamond used to. Doesn't look like diamond does. There are diamond nuggets, but that's not anything we need. Huh. Strange. Now it looks like it's working. Maybe now that this is defined, it has a place to go. I'll keep an eye on. I'll keep an eye on that. Seems kind of weird. So guys, I hope you learned a lot in today's episode. That's my ultimate goal, is honestly to kind of show you guys some extra stuff. Maybe I found out this information during a live stream, or maybe I've just found it out through trial and error. But anyways, I do love sharing this stuff like this that I normally probably wouldn't get to share in a normal Let's Play. But anyways, these are still being pushed out as episodes, so I'm trying to do them daily. I want to know basically what you guys want to see. There's a few things I want to do. Next episode, I think I want to work towards obtaining a lot of wither skeleton skulls, because I want to create an epic wither killer. I do. I want to create probably the biggest wither killer I think I've ever made. And I really do want some suggestions from you guys. How do you want me to do it? Because I know how I'm going to generate wither skeleton skulls, but it's the actual wither generation that may create a little bit of issues. I know we can do multiple withers using wither builders. We can also use RF tools. There are some other methods like that, but I do want to kill the wither in-game and not use woot. I used woot. It's an easy way to get the game over crates, but we're going to push for the game over crates trying to kill the wither naturally, so that way we can show that you actually can get them by killing the wither naturally. So we're going to do that. I want some suggestions. You guys can let me know down in the comments below if you guys made it to the end of this video. Anyways, I really do appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching. You guys have been absolutely amazing. This pack has done super well, and it's because of you guys. And I just want to say thank you. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.